What's good, people? It's Drill Entertainment Network, and today I'm covering the shooting location for Swifty from Double O. Now, he's like not a very reported guy. Like, I checked to check the news, basically. I checked all the news. I couldn't find an article about him specifically, but I found an article for Inandi Weish, who's like killed 2 days later, and I'll get into all of that. But one of the articles, like the only thing I could find about him was an article talking about her, which then said that she might have been retaliation for him, basically. But what I do know is that on March 17th, 2020, he was killed in the Sherwood Forest neighborhood. Now, I don't know the exact shooting location, but the news said that he was killed only 3 blocks away from where Inandi Weish was killed. So the main areas of Double O where people hang out, I think, is like Portsmouth Ave, Norfolk Boulevard, like this kind of intersection here. And Inandi Weish, she got killed somewhere around here too. So I'm assuming Swifty was killed somewhere around here, in the center of Sherwood. And this is Double O territory. And the dude who allegedly did it is from 6 Block. And I'm not gonna say his name because he's fighting a case, and if he gets life, I'll probably go ahead. My rule basically is if someone's doing life or they're dead, I'll say their name. But if they're still not out, even if they're doing 40 years, I won't say oh, blah, blah, blah. Just, even though, police is not, oh, look, a Drill Entertainment Network video. Now, this is the damning evidence we need, but it's just, because people get all pissy about it and say, oh, you're the police. I don't know. No matter what I do, people are going to say I'm a fucking cop. Either way, just because they're fucking idiots. But, yeah, so he was killed on March 17th. Dude who did it was allegedly from 6 Block. There was actually 2 people on this hit. Both of them were from 6 Block. And then, I think, I'm not even sure, why he even did it type thing, because, the beef between Double O and 6 Block started off, Double O was already beefing with VLM because of the Strap situation when they killed Strap on accident, or I don't know if it was an accident or on purpose or whatever. I can do a separate video on that, but the beef with Double O and 6 Block started because 6 Block's cool with VLM, and then kind of when you're allied with VL and they start beefing with VL, you kind of get dragged into that by association. But then they started dissing Fulio, because I think Trey D was cool with Double O, and then he died. So then after he died, they're like, oh, fuck Fulio, blah, blah, blah. And Fulio was dissing them, he was dissing them. And then it ended up, I guess, affecting the younger members, because there's Fulio's generation, and then the younger members were the ones who were really going at it with Double O more So on March 17th, March 17th, 2020, Swifty was killed by these couple dudes from 6 Block. And it was never prosecuted type shit. He was never arrested for this. They were never arrested. But the dude who did it, the main dude who did it, has 5 fucking bodies. He's really on this shit, and he's Double O's biggest op, I'd say, or was, because he's in prison now. But he was Double O's biggest op during this time. He terrorized their ass. And as far as I know, I could be wrong, but Double O seems to be losing the war against AV6. They're just never really on too much shit. The only person they killed from AV6 was Strat. And then they lost 3 members after that. And 4 actually recently, because G3 just killed that guy KP in September. So Double O, yeah, I mean Double O's not really doing too good against them, unfortunately. But yeah, RIP Swiftjet. And again, I don't really know why he was even killed, because I don't really see. I heard that there was issues with the younger 6 Block members and them, and they started getting to arguments and shit, and then that led to shootings happening and shit. But yeah, I mean, he I don't know what he really did to deserve that. But I think Double O had shot up. They really tried to get back. Even though Double O isn't really on shit, they did try. I can't say it. They had 2 dudes who were really trying to get shit out of the way. Those were their 2 main shooters, but both of them got caught up with the Inandi Weish situation. They're both fucking doing life in prison, but they were they did try. I can't hold that against them. They did try at least. On the drill for retaliation, they came with an AK-47 and a shotgun, and the dude who killed Swifty, he's insane how he should not have survived that. He was lucky as hell. He got shot a bunch of times though. He got shot in the ass with a shotgun or something. He got shot in the back, but he's really lucky for getting away with that, because they almost killed him. But I think it was just because they must have just been shooting Inandi, I guess, because she might have been in the driver's seat and they thought it was him in the driver's seat, and he was able to get out through the side door and just run away. And then, yeah, so he ended up getting shot, but he survived. And then even the day before Inandi died, I think they shot up her house. I don't know if it was her house, but they said the dude who killed Swifty would go into that house a lot, so it was probably her house. They shot it up, and then the next day, they killed her. But yeah, the dude who did it was kind of an idiot, honestly, because, Inandi lived here. That's the thing. Inandi, she lived in Double O, so that's why he'd go there. And I think that's kind of what started issues between Double O and him and his guys, because, I don't know, he'd just go there, and I guess they just argued and shit. But she lived in Double O. Dude, he kind of like, I don't want to victim blame, but he's kind of dumb for doing that. Like he's kind of responsible for this, because why would you kill someone from a gang and then go, like, then literally the next day just go to their block and just be chilling on their block? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, you know what I mean? Like that was stupid as hell. And then the dude who killed Swifty, who then got shot, he then went back to Double O to try and kill some more people, and then he got shot, and then, you know, was bleeding out and shit. And he shouldn't have survived that either. That dude, he was so lucky. Like, that's why he's one of the luckiest people in Jacksonville, and he just threw it all away. Like, I don't even want to get too specific, but yeah, that dude is super lucky. He's had so many chances to, like, turn his life around and shit, and survive near-death experiences, and then he just fucking throws it away. But I mean, I guess that's how he wanted to live, and I can't hold that against him. Like, he really stood on business. He was a gangster, you know, full-fledged, you know what I mean, to the end, you know what I mean? So, like, he stood on business, and I guess he didn't really care about the rap shit. I guess he was just too into just the street shit more than anything. But yeah, RIP Swifty, RIP Nandi, RIP all those guys. But unfortunately, yeah, like, I couldn't find the actual shooting location. If anyone knows, let me know. But I think it's like, if I had to guess, I'd say it was probably on one of these main streets on Double O, like Norfolk or Portsmouth Avenue or something like that. But yeah, this whole thing was like, the beef with Double O was almost like a side. I know it sounds weird to say. It's like a, you know, when you get like a steak, you got sides. You got like the steak, and then you got the mashed potatoes and shit. It was like the beef between 6 Block and 1200. That's like the steak. And then you got the side beef with Double O, and that's like the mashed potatoes type thing. And I think these are the things in the stories that don't get told too much. Like, no one really talks about Double O. No one talks about, you know, P4K or these gangs, but they're just as important as 1200. Like, just because they're not the ones talked about doesn't mean they don't exist. And that's the thing people don't understand, is there's way more gangs in Jacksonville than just 1200 and ATK and 6 Block and YNR. There's tons of them, but they don't really get as much coverage because I don't know. They don't have good enough rappers or whatever. Although I will say, the dude who killed Inadi, he makes really good music. You should look him up. His name's Rolly, Double O Rolly. He actually makes like really good music. And I'm really pissed that he got arrested, because like he could have been a really good rapper. Like, if you listen to his shit is like really good stuff. So yeah, it's unfortunate. The whole thing's unfortunate. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what shooting location you want me to cover next in the comments, and I'm out of here. Peace. Be safe, guys.